Back in 1997, Nintendo needed a game to save them from an otherwise empty holiday season. That Christmas under many a Christmas tree, little Jimmies all over the world got to experience the joy of Diddy Kong Racing. Not me though. I was one. The N64 era really just passed me by. I had a Super Nintendo and a GameCube, but skipped right over the N64 until I was much older, so I didn't get to experience a lot of the games of that time at the time. Sometimes I get the urge to fire up an N64 game that I haven't played all the way through before, and the lucky candidate this time around was Diddy Kong Racing. This is one of the best kart racers money can buy. Loved it so much I beat it twice. Watch this, watch me go. When you turn left, you go right. And at first you might think this is very dumb.
This is idiotic.
But actually, it's very smart. Diddy Kong Racing is unique to control in this way. It's very intentional, and the tracks are all designed with this control scheme in mind. Watch this. Once you get the hang of it, you can slice through these levels like butter. I don't even think there's a single track I hate. They're all bangers. Did you know that this is the first kart racer to include a story mode? That's my unsubstantiated claim for the day. There's a pig wizard from outer space, and he's here for some reason, I don't know. And then this guy shows up and says,
If you win, you may touch defeat.
Then you race around collecting these golden balloons. It's smart in its progression because the tracks are all locked behind a certain balloon counter, forcing you to jump between worlds and break up the adventure a bit. Then at the end of each world, you beat the boss, and then you get to do all the courses again. Yeah! Except this time, you gotta collect all the coins and come in first. This is the most fun I've had completing a game in a hot minute. It's exhilarating. You gotta know the exact location of each of these coins and race these courses with pinpoint precision. I live for this shit. It also helps that you're switching between kart, plane, and motorcycle, which break up the game a bit and make it a bit more fun and digestible. And what do you get for all your hard work? A race, of course, against... After completing every track, every challenge up to this point, could not figure out how to beat this fucker. So I began to conjure up my inner gamer skill. I dug deep and honed in to find that missing ability, and this is how I found out about the boost trick. If you let go of accelerate just before hitting a boost pad, you get the green boost, which is like 200% boost! This completely changed the whole dynamic of the game for me. Nowhere in the game does it tell you this, to my knowledge. I'm sorry if you're a child in the 90s, but holy shit, it felt like unlocking a whole new skill that was actually there the entire time. So I finished out the story, and well, I just had to do it again in Adventure 2, which mirrors every course and places those coins in different locations. Seriously, the green boost was the last piece of the puzzle to push this game into great territory for me. I fucking love this game. Then I did the time trials, which I normally hate, but since I played the game front and back twice, I knew the layouts like the back of my hand and the best routes to take, so I actually flew through them pretty quick and had a blast doing it. By the way, how is it that the composer David Wise never misses? Every project that he composes for is elevated by his presence, and this game is no exception. It's been days since I finished this game, and the music is still bouncing around in my head. I love it so much. This is one of the best kart racers you can play. If you can track down a cartridge, just emulate it. You will not be disappointed. It's deceptively simple with some extra layers of depth for those that are willing to seek it. Easy to pick up, slightly less easy to master. Nintendo. Shake hands with Rare. Again, I think your online service sucks rocks, but more people should have the opportunity to play this hidden and oftentimes overlooked gem. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope and pray that someday we get a new one. Mario Kart doesn't need to be your only racer, you know. Also make a new Donkey Kong game.